How's it going, YouTube? Liam from Links Australia here, and welcome back to the Platform 8. So, it is time to put our hunting caps on and find the last remaining 10 anomalies that this game has to offer. And I'm kind of curious and really looking forward to seeing what other anomalies the game does have. Because all of the anomalies from here on out, at least as far as I remember and think, except for one, which was the water one. I have no idea how these anomalies will play out, but here we go. Alright, so I honestly am not sure how the anomalies will sort of play out here, because I think the way that the anomalies sort of activates themselves is very, very random. Do not proceed to the next car until the anomaly in this car has disappeared. So, is this a waiting one? Because sometimes, depending on how many carts we've actually go through, the anomalies themselves just will randomly make itself appear as, at really random points in time. So it's sometimes hard to tell when an anomaly will appear or when an anomaly doesn't appear. Oh, here we go. This is the water one. All right. So yeah, I basically just had to sprint all the way to the other side of the cart before the water overflowed the actual card itself. So that's one anomaly down, 9 more to go. You know, one of the funny thing is looking at these kind of train carts, because obviously the train cart itself is a lot different compared to the trains, especially the trains that drive around the city. I know that this one in particular is a very different layout because all the chairs are on the side like this, as compared to the trains that I'm familiar with, where you basically have trains either facing down towards the doors, or they're sort of facing across each other. So say you are sitting on one side, your friend or your family is sitting on the other chairs. Those are the kind of trains I'm used to. But then again, especially if this game is based and set into Japan, it makes total sense to have train carts looking like this, because the amount of people that ends up on the train, especially on a normal day, it is crazy. There are so many people. It has that kind of claustrophobic feeling. I could probably get used to it, because while that I'm not much of a not too big on massive crowds here and there, it's something that you would have to get used to, especially for everybody being on the same train. Then again, it's kind of like that on trams over in Melbourne. On a busy day, if you're using the tram to get around, it can get pretty filled up. That's what it actually kind of reminds me of. The Japanese trains are basically the big versions of trams. Nah, actually, scratch that. There are some. Hello? 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 Uh-oh. Hey! 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 Okay, well, if I come across that anomaly, do not open the door. How are you supposed to get away from that? Do I have to turn around and actually go back? Is that how that works? That's probably the first time this game technically had a voice. Yeah, obviously it's Japanese, but like actual voices as for an anomaly. That's the first time that sort of happened within this game, because I don't remember seeing that or hearing that in Exit 8. Now, what was I saying? Technically, the Japanese trains and the trams in Melbourne, as I was using as a comparison, I take that back. There are chairs that actually do face forwards and backwards and not sideways like this. So I do take that back. Uh-oh. Hey! What are you doing there? Woo! I wonder what would happen if he actually got me. Oh, that is freaky having him chasing you. As compared to like, what was it? The glitchy female or, what was the camouflage, dude in Exit 8? Just runs after you. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, that is very unnerving. Oh, this would be the sort of thing you would expect in a horror game. If you were like if you were on a train, it's just full of, you wouldn't necessarily call them mannequins as much. Uh-oh. Oh, do I have to find, like, the odd one out? Is that how the game plays? Oh. Take a seat. Okay, door's open. Let's go! Okay, so as soon as I open the door, that's when the anomaly disappears. Okay. That makes sense. But yeah, now just like... I can't remember what the creatures are from Doctor Who, but it's basically those... basically like the mannequin-like aliens that come to life. I forgot what the actual name of them are. That's such a weird thing. As soon as I opened the door, that's when this sign popped up. Like, the transition effect that whoever was developing this game had done a very good job on it. Hey, how you doing? Hope the stocks are doing well for you. Like, Japan is definitely one of those countries that I would love to visit, just to explore around. Like, I would definitely get a good kick out of doing a trip to Japan and just exploring around Japan. Especially to some areas that I can explore. You know, I do remember that there was a particular, there's like a particular street that they barred tourists to go through, and obviously it's understandable. I'm not sure if I talked about that or not. I don't remember. But I totally understand from their perspective, and especially for all the residents that lived in that particular sort of street area. You know, depending on some tourists, they can be very loud and disrespectful. So I do not blame them one bit for making that decision and to basically bar any tourists to going through that street. So that's totally understandable. I don't understand that sign though. So if I see that sign, do I actually have to like wait until the anomaly goes before I continue? I honestly don't get it. Uh-oh. Oh, it's like that we're in those red rooms, it's like being in that red room where you're sort of sorting out, like, oh, what was it? The rooms where you're sorting out pictures to, after, like, getting pictures off of those old films and just making them enlarged. That's what that reminded me of. That was intense. It shouldn't feel intense. So hang on. So this is this sign here. Do not proceed to the next cart until the anomaly in this cart disappears. Okay. So what if I sit down and just... Because something has to happen if that sign is there, isn't there? Kind of funny, actually, because, like, there was one of the signs in the previous episode, so... It was talking about reading the, sort of the electrical notices of where Anomaly 6 is. I had no idea what that sign meant, and the only one person who had seen my videos and noticed what that sign was talking about was my sister. And she was just like, read the thing as she was watching the video. I'm just like, yeah, I kind of figured that out. I kind of figured that out the hard way, realistically. So wait, am I meant to look around somewhere? Because it has basically a dude with a magnifying glass, like... It's asking me to look around, I think, is what it's doing. Yes. Do not proceed to the next cart until the anomaly in this cart disappears. Oh, here we go. So let's sit down and wait until he's done his thing. Nope, there it goes. So yeah, I had to wait until that actually disappears. Alright. 5 down, 5 to go. It's hard to sometimes if there's always a... Oh, hello. Woo! Well, that was the sign that it was talking about. So that was that there the entire time and I just never noticed it. Oh, okay. So I literally have to look around and find the anomaly before continuing on. Okay, that's what that meant. Oh, so maybe there's something here that isn't supposed to be here, like what it would be like in Exit 8. I'm still thinking that this picture, while that I do love the art details of this picture or this character, I'm still, part of me still expects that the eye starts to move like the 2 eyes in the last one in Exit 8. Or this one. Maybe this one moving around would be a little bit creepy. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense now that I do have to actually keep an eye out for... When it comes to that particular sign, I have to look around to find the spot of the anomalies of some kind. So it's possible that the anomaly could be outside, like the headless woman over here. But it could also be... Oh. So those are the kind of the anomalies that will probably get me, I reckon. Because they will probably be in so, like, very well hidden spots. Because it's kind of the same thing with, like, with Exit 8 as well as I'm on observation duty. Some of the anomalies will be very well hidden, but some anomalies can be very, very subtle. Okay, so I think from here on out, I'm going to be encountering a lot of those signs. Now, oh, hello. Aha! So yeah, one of the things around here can actually change. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, alright. Interesting. So we need to find 3 more anomalies. Oh. Wow. So they probably would have been a lot more easier to spot. I just was not paying attention whatsoever. Alright, so we got another one of these. Is it a little octopus? Oh, I wonder if the QR codes actually work. That would be funny and cool if the lights actually turned on the poster. That would actually be pretty cool. How about you? Are you fine? Alright, you look fine. Check out the windows. It's possible that... Could there be anything under the chairs or under the seats? It's possible that that could possibly be a thing. I can't crouch, so I can't really check if I can crouch or not. Oh, hello! Well, good thing I looked that way. Alright, last one. Hopefully, it will be a good one. Alright, so it's another spot one. Wait, is it? Was that like that? Oh no, that was like that. Okay. So it is possible... Hang on. Was that like that? No, that was like that. Okay. Alright, no eye behind there. That actually the eye actually remind me of, so there was a Garry's Mod horror map that I have not played myself, but I've watched some of my favorite YouTubers play on that. Oh, hello! Well, that is all the anomalies. Ooh. And we have made it. Oh. Wow, that is freaky. I don't want to go over the edge and actually fall off. Is there anything back here? Alright, up the stairs we go. That would be so funny if this led into playing Exit 8 again. That would be amazing. But look. Oh. Oh, are we actually going into Exit 8? Go through here. Oh, please let this be an Exit 8 reference. Come on. That would be amazing. Yes! Yes! Oh, so platform... Like, depending on how you look at it, Platform 8 is probably considered as a prequel to Exit 8. That would make a whole lot of sense. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Like, honestly, Platform 8 was a lot of fun. It was really interesting to sort of experience that. And now, of course, you actually have the Exit 8 reference into it. Fortunately, there's no subtitles. Here we go. We're back here. And we're back to the very beginning. Oh, man. This is so interesting. Alright, so technically there were hidden little things. Like, when it comes to... So, like, well, let me put it to like this, right? So, Exit 8, of course, the idea, of course, was keeping an eye on anomalies and returning to back where you came from to then start from the very beginning again. That's the obvious one. Oh. You again? Because what I thought, Exit 8, Platform 8 was gonna be like, because I thought that's what we were going to deal with. Like, we were dealing with looking for anomalies, going back to the previous car, and then if there was an anomaly, and then moving forward if there wasn't one. But obviously Platform 9 played out so differently as compared to, of course, how Exit 8 played out. But so technically, while that you could consider this as a spiritual successor to Exit 8 in a way, this is more of a prequel, because this leading into Exit 8, if you find all the anomalies, is an amazing touch, an amazing throwback. Oh, not this one again. Is this the one with the big hands? No, you could actually jump off these if you wanted to. I should actually spend, like, after I finish recording, and probably finish recording another episode later, but I should actually take the moment to sort of play through Platform 9, find the anomalies that have all of the ones where you have, like, the door opening. Oh, you guys again! Okay, so do I have to activate the door first? Yeah, okay, so I activate the door first, find my seat. And then let the door open and then go. So, number 3. But that is so fascinating. Like, I love it that that's the reward that you get for finding all the anomalies, to then leading into the throwback of playing Exit 8 again. It's our headless man again. Part of me is wanting to actually just walk towards him and see what happens. I feel like he would, like, rip my head off and put it on his body. I probably might have to do that. Again, I have to check that out in my own playtime. Because obviously there's probably videos out there that have all of the numerous sort of endings from the numerous anomalies. And I'll probably find one. And I'll probably link it into the description. Oh, there's one again. Woo. At least I know what to do with that one as compared to the last time. Instead of just sitting in the chair like I did. Ah! I should not have turned around. That's what I should not have done. Alright. Okay. But that is perfectly fine. What's this one? Please check electric sign. So this is the sign that I was not paying attention to. In the last episode, I was not paying attention to that one. Okay. It's hello. You taking a photo of me, are you? Boo. Alright, here we go. Here's the one with, where we could spot an anomaly. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. That is very sneaky. I did not, like, was not paying attention to that. Was this the breathing one? Yeah, that's the breathing one. Okay. Oh, not you. Oh, jeez. Oh, here's the biggie hand one. Bye now. Oh, I never saw that one. Because you basically had the one that's like doing the whole tapping thing. And then there was the one over here where it's like... That one. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be getting squashed by that thing. What's that one? That was 6. Okay. Oh, not this one again. It's almost kind of like if you touch them, then that's like a game over. Like you have to start from the beginning again. Like we're not in a world that's full of the Matrix. But anyway, I've played on this a bit too long now since I've found all the anomalies. But again, this was definitely well done. I hope that whoever has developed both Exit 8 and Platform 8 make another game in this series because it would be, like, obviously there's probably no other thing to do that could connect up these two games like what they did, because again, I was not expecting that Platform 8 was technically, if you complete all and find all the anomalies, technically this game is a prequel to the Exit 8. And when you finish the Exit 8 and if you found 8 anomalies in a row successfully and get to the stairs to get out, then you're basically out of the loop. Like, that's the whole thing. You basically have escaped the loop system that the game has. So I honestly don't know. I do hope that there is another game that they will work on, but if they do work on another game, it doesn't have to necessarily connect up in the same way as how these two games did it. They obviously could go with something completely different. A good example, I reckon, would be one of those like old-fashioned like temple houses. I've seen videos, or like maybe even sub games have sort of set it into those like old temples in Japan. That would be pretty cool to have as a sort of an anomaly observation like sort of area to explore around. That would be kind of cool, but I don't know. That's just my guess. But I will say, an excellently good job with the developers that have worked on Platform 8 as well as Exit 8. They have been both fun games to play. If you have not tried them for yourselves, do so and explore the anomalies, especially the ones that give you game overs, because that will be an interesting sort of thing to look into. But that's all the time I have for this episode, and that has been Platform 8. If you guys liked the video, then click the like button, click the subscribe button for more videos heading your way. Until next time, I'm Liam from Lee's Australia. Liam out.